Hello everyone and welcome back to Odooistic. In Odoo, every time we search for something, we jump between sales, accounting, contacts, products, and it honestly wastes a lot of time. In this video, I will show you how to build a smart global search system in Odoo 19, a Google-style search where you can search sale orders, invoices, customers, and products from one single box. This is built using Odoo, JavaScript, and Python and works in real time. So let's start. So first we create a custom Odoo HTTP controller. This controller will receive search text from JavaScript and return matching records from. Then we move to the JavaScript side where the real magic happens. And then we create the owl XML template for our search UI. So let's do step by step. Right, so if you can see my screen, at the moment I'm using Odoo 19 and it's Enterprise Edition. It doesn't matter if you're using a Community Edition or Enterprise, it's perfectly fine. So first of all, if we go to our Visual Studio Code, so if we go on Visual Studio Code, so first of all, this is my folder add-on. So I need to create a new folder here with the name, I call it Odoo 19 underscore global underscore search. Let me just correct the spellings. Right. After that, we will be creating two files inside this, which will be init.py, and we also will be creating another file which will be manifest.py. Sorry. Right. We will be creating a folder here, controllers. We will be creating static, inside static, and a new folder, description. Then in static, a new folder, source, in source JS, and also in source XML. Yeah, XML. So guys, now it's time to add the manifest file. And here you go. This is the manifest file. So now let's quickly understand our manifest file, because this is what tells Odoo how our module works. So first of all, the name, this is the actual display name for our module inside the apps menu. Then a short description of what the module does, summary. And I have just set Google style global search across multiple models from one search box. Then the version, the current version of our module is 1.000. Author and website information about the developer and the official website. Then category. So defines where the module appears in the apps menu. License is open source. License used by this module is LGPL3. Then depends. So these are the modules that must be installed first. Base, web. Base for core Odoo modules. Web because we are adding JavaScript and owl components in the backend. And data normally used for views, security reports, etc. But in our case, we don't need any classic XML views, so it's empty. And then assets, most important part for JS modules. This tells Odoo to load our JavaScript, CSS, and XML templates in the backend. Without this section, our owl component would never load. Then allows the module to be installed. Installable is true. If this is true, the module becomes a main app. We keep it false because this is technical feature module, and then application is false. So yeah, this is our manifest file. So now we need to create a new file here in controllers for initialization for main file. So the main file will be main.py, and we also need to initialize our controllers here from .import controllers. Right. So the code here is this, and this file is the backend engine of our global search. JavaScript sends the search text here, and this controller returns matching results. So first of all, these two lines, here we import Odoo's HTTP controller system. HTTP let us create web routes, and request gives us access to the current environment, user, and database. Then creating the controller class, we are creating a controller class here. Then defining the JSON route, which we are doing here in line number 8. This creates a secure JSON API endpoint. Type is JSON, means JavaScript will send and receive JSON. Auth is equal user, means only logged in users can use this search. The full method then is this one, define global search. This method receives the search text from JavaScript as the query parameter. So as you can see here in line number 11, 12, and 13, we clean the input by removing spaces. If the user didn't type anything, we return an empty result list immediately to save performance. Then we are setting setup variables in line number 15, 16, and 17. Request.env gives us access to all Odoo models. Max underscore per underscore model, 5 limits results per model, and then results will store our final output sent back to JavaScript. Then generic search helper function. So we are actually defining a helper function. This is reusable helper function. Instead of writing search logic again and again, we call this function of every module. It safely searches in here, as you can see, records. This line number 21, this performs a secure search using Odoo ORM and respects user access rights. Then it builds clean result objects, as you can see here in this one, results.append. So in fact, each result contains a unique key, model name, human readable label, record ID, display name, optional subtitle like partner or reference. Search text alias, then queue is this one. So this is, we store the search text in queue for cleaner domain use, and then searching each model. This one, it's searching each model in sale order, then invoices, then in contacts, invoices, contacts, and this searches contacts by name, email, phone, and shows email or phone as the suitables. You can also change if you want to add more parameters. Then products. This searches products by product name, internal reference, and displays the internal code as subtitle. Then returning data to JavaScript. So this is here, it's returning results to JavaScript. Finally, we send all collected search results back to odoouwl JavaScript component as JSON. So now we will be creating JavaScript files. So here we copy from here, and in JavaScript file we create a new file with the global underscore search.js, and content of that file are here. Right. So the first line is this one, it just tells Odoo this file is a valid backend JavaScript module and must be loaded by the asset system. Without this, your JS will never run. Then the second block, I would say line number 3 to line number 7. This imports everything needed to build the owl UI component, store live state, access Odoo services, call the Python controller, open records dynamically. Then line number 8 gets access to Odoo's top right nav bar injection system. This is how the search icon appears in the header. Then line number 10 defines the main UI controller class for the entire global search feature. Everything happens inside the class. And line number 11 runs once when the component loads. This is where we initialize services, state, DOM references. And line number 12 allows JavaScript to open any record from view in Odoo. This is how clicking a result opens sale orders, invoices, contacts, products. And then from here, line number 13 to line number 18. This stores live reactive UI data, open, pop-up, open or close, query what the user types, loading, backend running or not, results, search results. Any change here auto updates the UI. Then line number 19 is basically creates a direct reference to the search input field used for auto focusing the cursor, better user experience. Then this open panel, line number 23 to line number 33, basically when user clicks, opens pop-up. When user clicks the search bar icon, opens the pop-up, clears old text, clears old results, resets loading, focuses cursor automatically. This is amazing part. Then the next line number 35 to line number 37 is closes the pop-up safely. Line number 39 to line number 45 is basically uses one button for open or close, smart toggle system. Then line number 48 to 51 stores typed value, triggers backend search. This gives live filtering. And then this part is basically cleans the search text, stops search if input is empty, and activates loading indicator. Then this one, line number 61 to 62 is basically sends the typed text to Python backend, receives results from sale order, invoices, contacts, product. And then this bit here prevents system crash, clears broken data, and logs problems safely. Then this one finally, and line number 66 to 68 basically stops the loading indicator after backend finishes. Line number 72 to 73 handles user click on a result row. Then this const model, this one line number 77 is basically 77, 78 and here. So basically it reads which model was clicked, which exact record ID directly from HTML data attributes. From here, this dot close panel 87 to 95. So this actually closes the pop-up, opens the clicked record from view dynamically. And then line number 99 is basically connects this JS logic to the XML owl layout. And then the last but not the least, 101 line to 105 is basically injects the search icon into Odoo's top bar UI. So if you want to ask some brief in just a couple of lines. So this JavaScript file controls UI state, live search, backend communication, dynamic record opening, full global search behavior, and Odoo 19. Okay, and now it's time to create XML file. And for that, I will just copy from manifest file. I will go in XML folder, and here this is the content of this file. So first of all, first 2 lines declares an XML templates file for odoowl. The ID groups all templates from this file, and then XML space is preserved, tells it to keep white space where needed. Then this block T name is basically defines the main owl template bound to the JS component. T name, template name used in JS, global search.template, and odoo 19 underscore global underscore search dot global dot search. Owl1 basically tells Odoo this is an owl component template, not a classic QWeb. And then this part, it's actually wrapping everything in a container used in the top right sys tray, renders the icon, search icon using font awesome. T on click is toggle panel, calls the JS function to open or close the pop-up. And this bit, what this does, only shows the pop-up when state.open is true, renders a backdrop behind the pop-up, clicking it closes the panel, renders the panel box in the center of the screen. And this bit, this div, is basically shows the search input box at top of the pop-up. T-ref is input, links this DOM element to this dot input ref in JS, allows autofocus. And then T on input is on input, calls JS every time user types, triggers live search. Then this div is basically container for all dynamic content below, loading results or no results. Then if state.loading, this part is actually when state.loading is true, shows searching text. This appears while the RPC call is in progress. And this bit is actually, if not loading and there are results, it loops through them. T for each is state.results, iterates each result object R, and then a key helps our track items efficiently. Then this part, this div, this whole div shows the main title, SO number, product name, contact name. If there is subtitle, partner name, email, internal code, it shows beneath the title. On the right, it shows a model label like sale order, invoice or bill, contact or product. So user knows what type of record they are clicking. And then the last bit is if state.query. So this one, if not loading and results are empty and user typed something, state.query show no results, avoids having a blank white box when nothing is found. So these are the closing tags. So this is about this XML file. Okay guys, as you can see in my manifest file, there is also a CSS file as well, but I'm not adding CSS file at the moment. So you can just add it according to your requirements and just look how you want it. So now we are going to install our module. So let's just restart our Odoo service. So we have already restarted our system. And now we go on UI, and let's search with Odoo 19 underscore, and we will get our module, which is Odoo 19 Global Smart Search. We can activate it now, and let's see if there are any kind of errors. So all good. And you can see on your right hand side here, you can see a global search beautiful box has appeared. So you can search anything: sales, invoices, contacts, products. So at the moment I have got a contact test Farouk in my contacts database, so I can start typing with test. So you can see, guys, it's searching in everywhere. It's searching in sale order, it's searching in contacts, and also giving us a heading as well: sale order, and these two results are from contacts. Isn't it amazing? Let's start typing with invoice. INV. Guys, you can see the heading now: invoice or bill. This is absolutely amazing, guys. This is really handy tool. I will definitely use it in my Odoo instance from now on, and I believe you will also love this. So let's suppose I type test, and then I choose test Farouk here and just click, and voila, it's just open that contact straight away, guys. Let's go back, or just from here click again, and I will say S000. So that's the sale orders are coming, and I click one and it's opening the sale order. It's really good, guys. It's just magic. It's magic of SQL, JS, XML, and more on the top, Odoo 19. So now it's up to you how you will make it. Just, it's in your hand. Enjoy. So this is how we built a global smart search in Odoo 19 using Python, JavaScript, OWL, XML, and CSS, completely from scratch. Now you can search your sale orders, invoices, contacts, and products from one single search box. If you're looking for professional Odoo customization, whether it is sales, CRM, manufacturing reports, dashboard, or full business automation, you can contact me directly. All the details are in the description below and also on your screen. And if you found this video helpful and want to support the Odooistic channel, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. You will find all the support links in the description and on your screen right now. You can also support my channel by donating in my PayPal account as well. Links are on the description and also on your screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Odoo 19 customization video. Bye-bye.